PK here. I want to talk about Shenmue 1 and 2 before Shenmue 1 and 2 HD comes out, which I am actually getting. In fact, it's going to be my 8th game for 12 games a year, and I'm really excited about that. And as you can see, I have Shenmue 1 and 2 behind me. And anyways, I just want to talk about these games before I did my next 12 games a year video. So let me first talk about why I like Shenmue, why I got it, and what inspired me to get it, and why I still really enjoy it. Yeah, something along those lines. So anyways, so let me start the story off with, well, I was in the Air Force for 9.5 years, and while I was in the Air Force, I was stationed in Japan for 2 years. So when I got back to the States, one of the first things I did was I actually started to get into retro game collecting from YouTube videos. When I went to my first flea market, when I first got back, the first console I actually found was a Sega Dreamcast, and I had never owned one as a kid, but I knew people who did, so I was always really excited. So I was really excited to get that, and so I go on the internet, look up like what are games people play on the Dreamcast, you know, that they really like, and Shenmue was the first one that showed up, and I'm like, Shenmue, what the heck is that? And I looked up the premise of it, and I'm like, oh, that's really cool. It's kind of like Grand Theft Auto 3, but you know, but before Grand Theft Auto 3, and it takes place in Japan. So I thought, I'm gonna really like this game, and yeah, started playing it, and it was just wow. It reminds me so much of like living in a small town in Japan. It has that feel to it. It's a very authentic feel, in my opinion, from my own personal experience. So to find a game like that was just, I couldn't believe it, you know. And at that point I didn't finish the game quite right away. In fact, I waited like several years to finally finish it. In fact, I finally finished it around the time Shenmue 3 came out. In fact, I made a whole bunch of Shenmue 3 videos. Like I had like a reaction video, I remember. I don't know if I have those still up anymore. I can't remember, honestly. And I had, you know, talked about what I thought about the Kickstarter and everything. So yeah, and then I did play Shenmue 2 a little bit on the Xbox, and of course it's unfortunate you can't carry over your stuff from one to the other because obviously two different systems. It's a great series and I really enjoy it. Now it's the thing about Shenmue is it's kind of like, it's, what can I say, it's like Guinness. It's an acquired taste. It's one of those games you're either going to like this game or you're not. And a lot of people criticize it for being too boring and mundane because like the day cycles are like 15 minutes long, day and night. So you actually do have to complete this game within a certain amount of time, at least the first one, otherwise you get this bad ending, this alternate bad ending. So it's just kind of interesting. You can interact with so many different things in this small world, but this small world is just so unique and complicated, and you know, you get certain cutscenes and action scenes, and I think there's a lot to be said about the game, and I think it's definitely worth trying out for sure. And I mean, for $30, which is what it's going for the 1 and 2 collection, I think it's worth it in my opinion, and I'm really excited to get this, and I can't wait to tell you guys about when I get it. So yeah, look forward to game number 8 in my 12 games a year will be Shenmue. So this is kind of a little announcement and a little bit of a thoughts on that, but anyways, game collecting's been going good, obviously. I've been sticking to my 12 games a year. I don't think I'm going to do this next year, that's for sure, and can't believe there's only 4 more games left for me to buy for the rest of the year, and that's pretty exciting. I don't know what I'm going to get just yet. So much good things are coming out. It's hard to make a hard, cold decision, but anyways, thank you guys so much for watching and sticking with me through this, and maybe we'll get to 300 subscribers by the end of the year. I don't know. Probably not. I don't know. It's my growth has been pretty slow, but that's here and there. Anyways, so hope you enjoyed this video, and if you're not a subscriber already, maybe subscribe. Maybe, I don't know, just like it or something. Whatever. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and keep on gaming.